That ain't in my resume. She ain't nothing but ass and pussy, little hoe walk like Section 8. Look, I come from that section, knock a section off your face. I come from that section, it's a blessing if you made. How much can you take? Shawty raised by money like her name was Reginae. I done lived the worst night to have a better day. We done lived the worst life to make a better way. Straight to the pedal brakes, I'm gon' go up, lift this motherfucker in your face. See you at the heaven gates for every gate. Fuck your hoe, she'll throw the section on the way. I'm a wolf for my dog, I'm a K9. Make your bitch give it all on her FaceTime. I go balls to the wall on her baseline. I go balls to the wall when it. Pops ain't make no bitch, that shit ain't in my DNA. I know you ain't nothing like me, honestly, just in the way. Me and my little bro be back to back like 7-8. Me and my little hoe go back to back like 8-9. You ain't on that, on that type of time. Nah, nigga that went so hard, make it look easy sometimes. Really a child of God, I'm making peace with my mind. Crackers, I have to find another piece of them guys. Niggas done lied so much, they start believing them lies. We done went through so much, a nigga sneeze, I'm a bless. Deep fried, air fried, grease in a fryer. Came in the coupe, but gon' leave on a stretch. Pussy. What was you in? Yeah, alright. Y'all with me? Y'all with me on that one? Alright. Here we going in. Play. Yeah. How you say you? When you started? Look, where was you in? Yeah. Alright. Fuck that hoe, she not my type. I been lit like this since birth. I'm gon' be lit like this for life. Alright. Back to back, on bike to bike. I'm riding with bro them for life. Damn who wrong and damn who right. The hell, I know Susu will push up and break a nail. The hell, I can't keep a bitch cause I keep shit to player. The hell, bring it to your front, know this shit here like mail. The hell, talk to God before I send a bitch upstairs. The hell, how you say you, when you started? Look, where was you in? Yeah, alright.
How you bitches, when you started? Where was you in? Aight. Gangsta bitch, I'm not polite. I'm the shit, go get your wife. He out of mind, he out of sight, he out of bounds, go get your life. Buck the dick, I'm not your wife. Burn his head, can't spend a night. Trifling bitch, she not my type. Used to make it spit on Skype. Used to make it spit on sight. I'd rather drive before I put them bricks up on the flight. I might do you dead wrong. She the type to tell on. I'm the type to make that pussy on a jail phone.
How you say you, when you started? Look, where was you in? Yeah, alright.
That what the money do. Hey, that what the money do. Big hot nigga. Hi. Now these niggas did ride, you say that I saw. That what the money do. The hoes stuck up, now they all wanna fuck. That what the money do. I ran up a bag and switched up the swag. That what the money do. I can't even flag, I been showing my ass. I guess that what the money do. Now these niggas did ride, you say that I saw. That what the money do. The hoes stuck up, now they all wanna fuck. Is that what the money do? I ran up a bag and switched up the swag. That what the money do. I can't even flag, I been showing my ass. I guess that what the money do. I remember I was down on my dick. The hoes ain't won't give me no airtime. Gotta check now these hoes on my dick. Cause Cause the niggas they fly there to airlines. They supported these niggas songs that were trash. Just cause they heard that they got signed. Before they found out I was wrapped up, I couldn't even get in the shell mines. I'm like the Mike Jones in my city. Heard the rumors, they said I'm incredible. I went from nothing to fast cars, bad bra, etc. I smoke a 93 every day. Ain't no more smoking the lettuce stuff. I'm on some bossed up crap shit. I'm really running my cheddar up. Double G's around my waist. That what the money do. VVS diamonds on me, I'm Drake. Them getting money jewels. Keep me a shooter with me all day. Ain't got a total tool. I'm stacking K on K on top of K. No white supremacist fool. Now these niggas did ride. You say that I saw. That what the money do. The hoes stuck up. Now they all wanna fuck. That what the money do. I ran up a bag and switched up the swag. That what the money do. I can't even flag. I been showing my ass. I guess that what the money do. Now these niggas did ride. You say that I saw. That what the money do. Them hoes stuck up. Now they all wanna fuck. Is that what the money do? I ran up a bag and switched up the swag. That what the money do. I can't even flag. I been showing my ass. I guess that what the money do. I cannot believe this shit is deceiving. I'm getting Google chips. I feel like I'm dreaming. Doing shows, catching
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Back in the building with y'all, man. Studio Etiquette 101, man. Episode number 22, man. We in this thing, man. Shit dog bread mix that.
Yes, sir.
You already know, man. We got
Goddamn.
Skeet 229 in this thing. You know what I mean? We got Play in the Mail in this thing.
Yeah, man. We back.
Yeah, know it, man. Back to you, man, for another good session of the Studio Etiquette, man. Shit. How you already know how to do it, man. How your week was, man?
What the hell I did this week? I can't remember what I did this week.
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing, probably.
Okay.
What the hell did we do this week? I ain't did shit either.
What's something going on?
Oh, we had the picnic Sunday.
Yeah, picnic Sunday.
Okay. How the picnic was, man?
That bit was lit.
Okay, then.
Good little vibes. Picnic Monday. It's cool.
Mother's Day.
It's been raining Monday. Yeah, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Yeah, man.
Mothers. Happy Mother's Day. It been raining all week, man. Nigga been chilling, man.
Yeah. Been raining more definitely, man, all week.
Yeah, down there.
Giving it that dreary feeling. But I been pretty straight for me, man. I ain't did nothing with shit. Hey, I went to work. Came home with a kid, man. Shit, I did do an adult thing. I went to the goddamn doctor. You know what I mean? Check on me.
An adult thing.
Hell yeah, man, did an adult thing. I ain't want to go in that bed. Nobody pricking me, poking me. Yeah, pricking me in my arm and shit. You know what I mean? But shit, you know what I mean? Shit, health is wealth, man. Had to make sure everything good. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm a little overweight, but a nigga healthy for the most part. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, ain't a night. I tell my girl that, man, I used to be skinny. Shit, she don't believe it. She ain't never seen it.
I had to show some of them old photos and videos.
Well, what the women used to do, show them pictures. Look what you did.
Look what you did to me.
That Cat Williams, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at your baby till I was straight about that. Look what you did to me.
Look what you did to me. Hell yeah, man. Well, shit, yeah, man. Shit smooth. You know what I mean? Everything good.
Who in this bitch? Jane, CP.
You know what I mean?
Hot Butt was in here. I don't know if Hot Butt and hard ass.
Okay.
I was gonna say bread in this bitch.
Yeah, I'm in here. Right there to you. Yeah. Hey, yeah, man. So shit, what's on the topic for today, man? What's on? What we talking about, Skeet?
Everything. You want to talk about registering these songs? You know.
Okay.
How the percentage and shit's supposed to go? You know, shit like that.
Okay, registering these songs, man. So instead of just also, man, about clearing them songs too, man. Getting them songs cleared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Going in that thing, recording. Yeah, go in there recording. You done recorded your hot fire ass song.
Did you a song with a feature you paid $5,000 for, $10,000 for?
You know what I mean?
And you can't even upload that bitch to the iTunes.
Yeah. So let's go a little bit more in depth on that, man. All right, so artists, I know y'all be seeing, man. Y'all be seeing these celebrities, man, that y'all be want to get these features from and everything, yeah, man. But you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know how to handle your business or whatever. So you record this hard ass song and everything, and you get this celebrity artist, or let's just say a major artist, and they agree to get on the song, whatever amount that y'all choose. Let's just say $12,000. You done paid the $12,000 to this artist. He did the verse.
Yeah.
They did the verse and everything. You done got it mixed. You done paid to get it mixed. You done paid to get it mastered. Everything ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, you got your tune core or you done registered with ASCAP, BM, or your BMI. You done got your tune core, your distro kid, or your United Masters.
Then a problem happened.
And then next thing you know, you put it on there.
And that bitch is cease and
And
desist.
that record label send you a cease and desist letter. Why did that happen? You didn't get to clear with them first.
Yeah.
That artist, you paid him. He did what you paid him to do. But because he signed to somebody else,
The record label on that name, so they will.
you got to
do that. They'll say,
Yeah.
well, shit, we want 25, we want 75,000 for the clear this verse.
So you just paid $12,000.
So the most, So the most you can do is put it on SoundCloud or something like
Spin
that.
Rilla.
But you can't really put it on iTunes.
No, you can't put it on these major platforms, man. So let's just think about that, man. You out of all this money now. So that money that you thought you was gonna use to get that
Unless that artist is independent.
there you go.
Like a Boosie. He's one of those artists that's independent. He's not signed.
Okay. So name some more. Give us some more.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I could get. Shit. I didn't know he ain't independent because that's one thing he talk about all the time. He kind of do a lot of his shit himself.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure. But a lot of these artists, when people be thinking they be independent, they don't be independent.
It's somebody.
Them
Yeah.
niggas be signed.
Yeah. It's somebody
They
behind
just
it.
be they shit so much. Well, they just be part of they what's it called, like they signed.
Yep.
Like when you really go and look them niggas up, they be signed with a label.
Most definitely. So, Artie, that's the thing that you got to look at, man. Make sure you find out what's really going on.
And I don't know what artist. It was some artist, but he also talked about that on he was doing an interview and he was talking about he wouldn't even like he one of them artists. He said he wouldn't even do that to an artist. Like if an artist hit him up by doing a feature, he'll tell him he wouldn't do it because I might charge you 10, 5, 7 bands to do this shit, but you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it because you're gonna have to pay the label too, and they may want 50.
And so that's a lot of money that you're out of. So like we just said, man, you pay that major artist like $12,000, and so then you pay to get the mix mastered. You done pay United Masters or whatever distributing company that you're using. You done paid them to get it on these platforms. So now you up to about what? You know what I mean? Maybe 13, 14,000.
Yeah, depending on how much you pay for the feature. And
You know what I mean? Now you're 13, 14,000. Now guess what?
yeah,
That label to hit you say, take that down. We want, like you said, Skip, we want 75. Well, that damn
I
90K.
had that happen to me one time. I did a song with Blood Raw, and he had got 2 Chainz on the song.
Okay.
They did the song, and it was supposed to go on the Blood Raw album, but I don't know if 2 Chainz just did it on the love, because I guess they fuck with each other, or if he paid for that feature from 2 Chainz.
What you said, Ski? You don't know they just don't fuck with you.
But he ended up goddamn getting ready to put on the album, and let's say he paid $15,000, $20,000 for the feature. I don't know. He probably got it for free. The label was like, oh no. It was around the time when he had just popped off solo too. Like around the time he was doing the song with Wayne and Kanye and all that shit. When he was doing all them songs right after Ride. It was
Good
like,
music.
yeah, but when he was doing the song that what was the song that You know, around that time.
I
he doing
just
all
call
the
a
songs.
boo. Or you talking about True Religion?
No, probably after that. It was after he had dropped on the mixtape when Ride, when Ride came on. He first started going solo, and then he started doing them songs with Wayne and all that shit.
Okay.
That any song somebody lie or something like that. Did he do a song like that with Wayne? I can't remember. With Kanye them. But basically he was doing one of them. That was around the time. So the label was like, shit. I don't know how much they add, but it was to the point where it was like, no. We had to happen with Nord too. Nord did a song where that was on his last one of his albums. Remember the song him and Black Gold did, My Candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Sherm had did that. He had sampled Bun B. That My Candy, so fresh, so clean. So shit, with Tony, he was like, shit, and then we could get Bun B on that bit to do that bit. That was cool. Bun B was like, upcharge y'all. What's up? Cause they already had a working relationship for some shit they did.
Right.
No, they did with UGK, I guess. So
Okay.
he probably gonna charge him 10 band for it. Talking about, oh, that shit, okay. But he signed the Rap A Lot. I mean, that was shit up under with Rap A Lot or
Right.
whoever he was with. They was like, oh, we want 50. Now, you gonna pay what, 70 or 60? That's a whole lot different.
Whole big difference.
Whole bit different. Especially when you working on the album, like shit. If I can get this feature for 10, I know this big gonna go. But shit, they didn't end up using it.
Cause you can make your 10 back off of that in streams or whatever. You know what I mean? From off of.
So they end up not putting it on the album because they couldn't get the thing cleared with Bun B. Or if they would have got Bun B on it, they would have had to pay a lot to get Bun B on it.
So how should an artist go about doing that then? You know what I mean? Like, let's get with that label, or is there somewhere?
I mean, most unless you an artist, most independent artists can't really afford that shit. So it's kind of like,
I don't know, man. You never know. You never know what somebody's budget is.
bruh.
And so let's just say they do it the right way the first go round.
I was saying it have to be somebody who's really out here doing shit. There ain't gonna be no shit you just pop up and just do out the blue. You gotta be at least kind of established. Even if you independent, you still gotta be to that level where
The label
I
gonna say,
can spend $100,000. How many niggas you know spend $100,000? Like besides niggas that really got money out here, them. But the average person you meet that say they rap, like I think them niggas, half of them niggas don't even record in a real studio or buy their beats. So you know they ain't finna pay $100,000.
Skeet on y'all ass today, boy.
Skeet get it to him raw, man. Damn. Skeet the new blood raw, so he coming forward. God damn.
Oh no, yeah, but you gotta think niggas ain't finna pay goddamn that much money. Niggas go on YouTube and get a beat and quit it. There ain't no way you can get a beat off YouTube and pay for a feature. To be on that don't even make no sense.
Yeah,
I
that's
done
back.
seen that happen before. I done seen niggas pay for a feature and download the beat off YouTube. What sense would that make?
Damn.
Yeah. Sup, Renzo, Killer Black, Jermaine Moody, what to do?
So I know
Black
last
Boy.
time we were talking to G1 about it, and he was saying like, man, there's some websites. There's some websites where you can get things cleared. Like, all right, so like that sample that you were talking about and everything like that, My Candy sample.
Yeah, I think Jay-Z got some shit like that, I think.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking maybe one of these labels or something like that have it. Maybe they have like a special department, clearing department, where you can call and get it cleared, man. You know what? So artists, I want you to feel like that's out your reach, but do the right thing though, so you won't.
They do the right thing.
Yeah, go and do the right thing the first time, so then it ain't no disturbance later on. Because I know a lot of folks be like, man, you know what? Shit, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it up there.
Oh yeah, they'll
Follow the
get you.
consequences. Know what I mean? Deal with the consequences when they come.
I think that shit happened to one dude. He got sued. They sued him for like $1.5 million. This nigga was an independent artist. Like when I say independent, I'm talking about independent artist. And this nigga song blew up. And the label was like, they said that nigga left. He was talking about it was a thing on YouTube. He was talking about he got sued. He was like, but the song got so big. He was like, I don't give a fuck. Cause they're like, I want to say this song had like 30 million views. Like of whoever it was like. I don't know if he sampled something or.
And then out of that 30 million, he ain't make $1 million from it.
Probably.
Nah.
Like that. But he was like,
Nah,
He didn't give a fuck. He kept
$9.
playing the song. They snatched the song off of iTunes and shit. But he kept putting it back up there, like doing something crazy. He just kept doing that shit because the song was big. And it had got like a lot of views, like I'm talking about like 20, 30 something million.
Yeah.
And he was like, shit, he got sued for like over $1 million. Cause of the money he made from that. That's why they sued him, because
He made money off of it.
Yeah, because it got so many views. They knew he had made a lot of money from it. So and then you gotta think about other shit that they probably can find out shit about how much money you made. Which
Right.
They probably can. They can see.
They can track it.
They can track it. So they seen how much it made from that bitch, and they probably sued him for that. Sued him for that money, and then probably, you know how they do they sue you for damages and shit like that. So they probably sued him for a whole lot. That's why that shit was high. But he was like, man, he didn't give a fuck. He just kept that bitch up though.
Man, and I bet he still got to pay that $1 million. Damn.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a whole lot, man. So
$5 million,
yeah, man. So the thing is, man, if you go ahead and do it right the first time, you can go ahead and get it over with. That's something that you ain't got to worry about it in the long run. Because if your song do blow, you don't want nobody to come snatching your stuff down, telling you that you can't.
Yeah, same thing with YouTube beat. Like, niggas don't understand. Niggas can literally get your song off of goddamn YouTube. If you, like they said, if somebody download a beat off YouTube
DCMA.
and do a song to it, and they upload that bitch to iTunes, the nigga can really get that bitch snatched down to iTunes easily.
Yeah, DCMA.
They can do that shit easily.
Yeah.
Cause especially if he got that bit coded, well, every time that bit play, he'll know. And that's how they can know who got it.
Send you a letter, send you an email. Say,
All the dude got to do is Shazam his beat. They gonna tell you everybody.
But it's gonna do that anyway, man. Cause I've tried to upload something to YouTube, not YouTube, upload something to TikTok. TikTok said, muted that bad boy. You ain't got the right to use this.
I tried to do that shit with some shit I know I got the right to. They still told me I couldn't use that bill.
Damn.
Like that bit registered in my name, up under my name. Like I got half the credit for it. They goddamn flagged me for that bit. I put, they said you gotta have permission. I said, I got permission. Nigga, it's mine.
Damn.
I don't know how they do it. I guess eventually, but when later when I seen the video, it still was up there.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so now I know on TikTok that snatch that sound out. Instagram do that sometimes too. Yeah. Like they'll flag it where they ask you like, "Are you sure?"
All the way to get away wild is you use it when they have it. You can do it.
Right.
You know how TikTok you click on the shit and
download
the song. That's the only way. But if you just got it playing in the background.
Hey, so I had used one of my shooting videos. I ended up using Quavo shouted at that extra. Mm-hmm. Sure enough, TikTok pulled it up. Told me who it was. You know what I mean? Asked me did I have permission. Hell yeah. I hit that boy up on Snapchat.
Hey, I can use
I hit him up. Yeah. I straight like that. I told him, I said, hey man, I'm gonna use one of your songs from a video, man. He said, shit, bet, broski. Okay then.
I got permission.
There
you go, right now.
They talk about different permission. They ain't talking about like they gonna ask a nigga. You gotta have written consent.
Shit, that was written. We wrote it on Snapchat. And
that boy said we wrote it on
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yeah. And his name is Quavo Shawty on Snapchat. Hell yeah. I got permission to run that, and that bitch still playing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It'd be crazy like that, man. But hey, I think that's a good thing though. It help protect the artist.
I seen Quavo last night, him and Thug.
Yeah. It help protect the artist, help protect the producer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, back in the day you could do that shit, but now because people monetize and make money off of that shit, now it's become a big deal.
Yeah,
but back in the day you could do that. Nobody give a fuck because you were playing somebody's song in the background.
You gotta catch me. Yeah, that's how it was. I mean,
no, it wasn't that because people it wasn't no money involved in that. You just kind of doing it, but now you can get paid for that shit.
Oh no, but that was what they did. The Robin did that. Marvin Gaye family.
What did that to who?
Man, they Robin Thicke and Pharrell.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't the time I'm talking about. I was waiting for them. No, that was a sample in the beat though. They sampled that beat.
Just like Alicia Keys made YTB Fat take down the Secret song.
Yeah.
So
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
That bit was on Apple Music one day. The next day, that bit was gone.
Hey, that was like, do you know, there's another thing too I knew about that I bet you ain't know. Do you know who sang Diamond in the Back? Old school song.
Name if you want to add me, I would have been able to tell you, but off the top of my head,
You know, a lot of people think Curtis Mayfield sang that song, but he don't.
Who is it then?
Dude named William DeVoe. Devon or something like that. William DeVoe. But it's crazy because everybody think because he sound like Curtis
Mayfield.
Like
Yeah.
if you go online and type the name of that song, Curtis Mayfield picture shows up, but he don't sing that song. Like there's a dude I seen on the video, but I knew about this because I was finna sample it one day, and me and Lenny King were talking about it. I was like, and I was telling Lenny because I already knew about it because I had heard about this story like years ago. And I was telling him, I said, man, you know what's he like? We was in there be arguing about it. I'm telling you, that's Curtis Mayfield. I'm like, no, Curtis Mayfield never sung that song.
Yeah, that's William Devon.
That's William Devon. He sang that song. If you look it up, like if you go on YouTube and type in "Diamond in the Back," it has a picture of an album called Curtis.
Top.
And the name of the song is really called "Be Thankful What You Got" or something like that.
Dig in the scene
He
with
just say that in the song, so everybody was just like, "Oh, that's Curtis Mayfield," because he sound like Curtis Mayfield. But it's really another dude. And say the dude sung the song and say when he dropped the song, he kind of just stopped doing music for a while. But because he sounded like Curtis Mayfield, they thought it was Curtis Mayfield. They was like, "Oh, this Curtis Mayfield song." So then he started back doing music like 15 years later.
Hey, they're hard though. They're hard because you sound like another nigga, your song blow up. You know what I mean?
I want to say I think he was out before. He might have been out before. It's just that it was just at that time frame. Curtis Mayfield was that nigga. That was like what 74.
Blow my song up, Kurt.
Like 80, whenever that song came out, but. And I was watching it. Then I was watching a YouTube video about it yesterday. They were like, that's the Mandela effect. Because everybody think, goddamn, it's Curtis Mayfield's song. And when you search it on YouTube, it say Curtis Mayfield.
The only reason I know about a nigga named Designer, because he sounded like Future.
Yep.
That's the only reason I even know anything about it.
I was just watching one of his videos yesterday. It was the video where he was that song called Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner.
Yeah, that shit what they did.
With the burner.
It wasn't a song, but it was like the video he was doing. He was just in the white room.
Yeah.
And they were just talking about, so what is this nigga saying? I listened to that song like 50 times trying to figure out what he was saying. All I heard was Timmy Turner part. And he said somebody burner. That's all I remember. I was like, damn. But yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
Damn, man. So, all right. So let's just say I don't have a future. I don't have a feature on my song. It's just all me. I record it. I done got a mix. I done got it mastered. Now, how do I register this song?
You can register with BMI or ASCAP. All the other ones, I think they have to get you, like CSAC and MoCap or whatever they call that thing. I think they have to come to you and be like, we want you in this. I don't think you can do like you can't sign up for them. They come get you.
And so that's pretty much performing.
BMI.
Performing Rights Organization.
Yeah, I can't remember which one is which, but I know out of ASCAP and BMI, I think it's like one of them you get paid 4 times a month. 4 times a year.
Quarterly.
Yeah, and then the other one is 3 times.
Okay.
Every 4 months. And the other one is 4 months every 3 years. I can't remember which one. I think BMI is the 3 times every 4 months, and ASCAP is 4 times every 3 months. But you had the publishing side, and you got the writing side. Because we basically was talking about this on Facebook too, where somebody was when we were talking about the Drake and Kendrick thing. They had pulled up a thing and said, "I told you Kendrick been using ghostwriters," and he had a list of all the people that was upon the writer credit. I'm like, you do know people give writer credit to certain people just for doing certain things. Like I've got writing credits on people's albums just because I engineered that session.
So BMI is 4 times, ASCAP is 3.
So BMI is 4 times, and ASCAP is 3
BMI
times.
is quarterly. Okay. So you.
But I never just looking at it now. First quarter starts April through June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second quarter July through September. Third quarter October.
So
through
it
December.
starts in the spring.
Yeah.
So the
Fourth
spring
quarter
is the beginning.
January through March. So really the beginning of the year is the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I always thought it was.
No, it said it's at the end.
Started at spring. Yeah. When
So
there
at
was
the end
spring,
of the- so
when there
in
was
the new
spring
year,
hit.
People be geared. That's when people gearing up for the first quarter, which is right after New Year. Like when the springtime comes, that's when a lot of the big records come out. The summertime.
Yeah.
No,
That's
I mean,
crazy. I never knew that.
not to throw it out, but they always say springtime is the beginning of the year anyway.
Yeah, that's when everything gets started after.
Yeah, everything. You know what I mean? Like for real, like literally, spring is the beginning of the year.
Yeah, so that's how they kind of do that with that. Is a lot of the big songs will drop during the summertime. So that's the first quarter. First and second quarter, them when the big songs drop. And third and fourth be like the back end. That way everybody kind of rounding out, getting ready for the next quarter. Next year. Yeah, but you can I forgot what I was saying for that.
Getting paid 3 times a year.
No, when I was talking about the ass having BMI, I just went blank.
The other, you said the other ones that come to you.
No, it was after that. I was talking about. Man, what was I just saying, bro? I can't even remember. Before he had said that, when I was talking about the ass having BMI. Oh yeah, we talking about the writing thing.
Okay,
like
yeah.
the
Credits.
Yeah, like the people get. Like you should have a list of people. Be like, yeah, people get writing credit for anything. Like I've gotten writing.
So
credit
there's a difference between being a writer and a composer.
Yeah, but sometimes they kind of put them as the same. They kind of the same thing. They kind of put them when you register. Whichever one you do, I know some of them they kind of listed as the same. They're not really separate like that. So it's normally you like they say it's normally 100%.
So
for the artist, 50
so that composer had an input. The composers had to input some type of way. Their writer, they came up. They really came up with a lot. So let's just say, like you in the studio, you the engineer. Hey, say this right here. Instead of you saying it like that right there, say it like this. Add this in there. You help compose that song. All right, you know what I mean. You didn't help write it. You helped compose it.
Yeah, but they still would list it up on a writer.
Like they would let you be a composer.
No, see, composer. That was saying composer and writer. I think they're like all.
They're pretty much the
together.
same.
Yeah, they're together.
They're pretty
writer
much
and
the same.
composer together. That's why it's 100. Because it's only 200%.
Okay.
So it's 100 for publishing and 100 for writers and composer. So the 100% publishing, that's basically the labels. Like people sign to a label, or if you got your own, the label gonna get the big pile. Like out of 100%, the label may get 70%, and let's say, or the label may get 65%.
Whatever the agreement is.
Yeah. So let's just say for instance, I'm signed with TDE. TDE is up on the Interscope.
Right.
The Interscope gonna get the big plants. TDE gonna get probably let's say one get 60, one get 20. The artist might got his own publishing, they may get him 10%. Sometimes they don't get no publishing. Sometimes the label be on their publishing. That's why they be trying to buy it. Or if they do got it, they be trying to sell their little share of their publishing, which is a certain percent of you share. That's where people sell their publishing. So then 100% is broken down into. It's normally gonna be 50 for the artist, 50 for the producer. But if the artist did a feature, let's say somebody did the hook, he probably gonna be like, well, shit, I'm gonna give you 15%. And then he get the other, 35.
Gotcha.
Or let's say if he had two features. If he had 2 people, he did a song with somebody, that's 25-25. However it's really up to you how you do it. How you break it down.
That split. So it's good to have that split sheet come in handy.
Yeah, because a split sheet ain't nothing but just saying we wrote this shit down and documented it, basically.
And documentation is always the best.
Or if I do it with or if I'm making a beat and I got such come play the key, I might give him 5% for playing the key. Or if I got that person to play the bass, I may give him 10%. Or if I got somebody or if I got somebody to arrange this beat for me, which I've gotten paid for arranging beats on somebody probably, and got like 7-8% type shit. But that just depends on
Jewel, what the deal is, man.
So it kind of depends on what the artist you working with, because they gonna determine. Because most artists ain't gonna do that, but it's the artist you deal with all the time. Most artists look out like anything he do like he always give me a percentage of all the songs and what's up, because I mix a lot of the songs for him and kind of help him put together the thing. Or so. My name be listed up on all his shit as a writer. And Like shit, if you had the weed man come to the damn studio to bring you some weed, and you want to give him 5%, you can do that. You ain't gotta say he the weed man. He just a writer. But if he got this bill by ASCAP thing, he can be listed upon. You give him whatever percentage.
There you go. Just like that, man. Y'all heard it.
And like publishing, like I think every artist should have at least their own publishing. You should be a writer and have your own publishing company. So when you do a song or you dealing with somebody who gonna put the majority of the money they publishing, yeah, you're gonna get a percent like 100%. So you're gonna get 80. You're gonna do 80-20. So you put out the money.
So explain it. All right. So when you say explain to everybody what the publishing is. What publishing is.
I think I don't know the exact terminology for it, but the person that publishes, like they're the person that kind of, most labels are, like I say, the publisher. Like they're the one that own majority of the stuff. Cause they're the one putting all the money behind it. Now, if you independent, you can do it. Like you can register a song without a publisher. But
so is that the same? Is that
the
same as a distributor? The publisher and the distributor.
Distributor is just distribution. It's just the person that just putting the music out there.
So what?
But I think I don't know how that shit go. Like when you TuneCore and when you upload it.
Those are distributors.
Stuff
Yeah,
like that.
they're distributors.
I don't know how they do it with publishing. But with but everybody should have a publisher. No pub, no nothing afterward. Yeah. I know I'm the bomb. Just look at my tongue. Yeah, so basically, yeah. So that's how you really, like, every song you do, you should register that sucker. Just cause if you do a song, just register. You just never know. Especially when it's a complete song and you done. Cause you can upload that song and it's already registered. But you'll be amazed how many people don't register none of their music. They just put that junk on iTunes and.
Hey, who is that? Jewel? I know he on that So Icy, but who is that though?
Oh, you talking about Lil Will?
Okay, that's what it is?
Yeah, Lil Will from Dungeon Family.
Okay.
That's the one saying that song, Looking for Naked and All Her Freak. That's Lil Will.
Okay.
He's part of Dungeon Family. You never heard Big Boy when he said I gave her a Lil Will CD and a fucking poster? On Artist Story, you talking about Lil Will. You said it wasn't no spot.
I wonder what happened to bro after that song, after that So Icy song.
No, he's still around. Shit, when we did a song with him with Kenjo, he the one singing on Kenjo Big Boy music, the intro song, the Candy Crush. Never seen a shot with the Soul Plus, feel the AC. You know Big Boy music. The song with him and Paul. Yeah, that's Lil Will.
Nah, I ain't.
Lil Will and Wingo from Jagged Edge.
Okay, I don't think I heard it.
Yeah, Lil Will. That was the last time I seen him or even worked with him. Cause I never worked with him until that time. We did that song because we recorded that shit at Joe House. And that was loud. Like, damn, that's Lil Will. I said, boy, I be listening to you. Like, and I started singing the song. You got, boy, a lot of people at this age don't know nothing about that song because it came out like the 99, 2000, 98.
Yeah.
And that Looking for Nikki, I just knew about that song. I used to always hear Big Boy. And I went and found it. Like, who is Lil? He always talking about Lil Will. And then I went and found it and said, damn, this song hard as hell. Then I found out he was on So Icy. I didn't even know that till after So Icy came out, when they came down here. And then when I started going to a 2 Chainz studio, he used to be at 2 Chainz studio all the time.
Okay.
He used to hang with Wingo from Jagged Edge.
Gotcha.
And all them up there. So that's when I seen him like, damn, you the dude. And
Hey,
then,
we gonna be fucking with everybody, man.
Who?
Wingo?
Yeah.
Shout out to Wingo, man. Goddamn, he hold it down. You fuck with the people, man.
He like, oh, you don't even see the other one. You see him more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but you'll be amazed how many artists don't register. They just record a song and put that bitch on iTunes. Producer don't get no credit. Half the time, he don't even know that bitch on iTunes. I know I got some music that's on iTunes. I don't even know what that's there.
So how does that producer protect themselves from that?
To be if they want to, they can be an asshole and get it snatched down. So,
And make them redo it. Do it the right way.
yeah. Cause you'll be amazed how many other people then got that same, especially the beats off YouTube. Cause so many people download those beats. Like it's so many times I Shazam and had 4 or 5 beats pop up for that same song.
Damn.
But that's most of the time. That's why I don't put beats online for that simple reason. Cause I don't email beats out. Most of the songs I do, I work on with the artist in the studio. I don't just send out beats for that simple reason. So I know anytime somebody got a beat for me, I know who got it, and
You know what you're sending to.
I know where I sent it to. I don't have to worry about, damn, do I got any? I say I might got some beats out there probably, but that was so long ago. The beats probably old as shit, and they probably didn't even do anything with them or what. But that's why I stopped that shit, like, cause I learned that shit from Hang Ride E and from Kenjo, and like back in the 2006 and 7, I never did that with email. Anytime I pull up on you.
Damn right, that'll be a way to
If
be.
I got cut that out, I pull up on you.
Hey, but what if there's an artist that want to work with you? So like with the music review, you got Sarah from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
What if she want to do something?
Sometimes you can make it yourself with certain people, but it depends on. Cause most of the time, if I work with a song, I'm gonna tell them to send it back to you so I can mix it.
Okay.
So I'll send them the 2-track, whatever, and when you send the song, send the session back, or whatever. If you got somebody, shit, I can't just pop up and go to the UK.
Right.
So-
That's the reason why I asked that. Like, all right. So what if it's somebody that you can't just pull up on? Like, what do you do in those situations? For you, for how your personal preference.
I would probably work because I've worked with some people like that. Like I did, I started some beats and worked with the girl Snow the Product before, and she in fucking San Francisco, LA.
Juice said, send him some beats, man.
What for this all that rap?
You gonna be waiting forever, Ju-Wop.
Huh?
You gotta catch Skeet when he in the lab.
Yeah. I be in the lab, I got them be going crazy. And after a while, it be that little time frame. I just be like, especially when, like me, I like to work on projects more than anything. I hate just making beats just to be making them bitches sometimes. If I'm making a bit, that bitch finna be used in a couple days.
So you pretty much already have in mind who you want on.
Yeah, already. I'm making it for that reason, to be used. Like if I'm in the studio making something, I'll be like, oh, I'm finna use this for such. So I'm gonna get this such that we finna come up with something there.
Mm-hmm.
I might have, like, it may be some day I may be bored and go make a beat, but it be just that. Just got bored and went and made a beat. But I like more the producing part of it than just making the beat. Like they say, it's a difference between
A beat maker and a
beat
producer.
making and producers is a big difference. The beat maker can make a beat, and that's all. You make a beat, give it to you, and do what you do to it.
That producer is gonna help you form the song.
Yeah. And that's how a lot of producers, that's how a lot of people that make beats can make money, is by once you learn how to do that, you're gonna be dangerous. I know a lot of folk that fire a beat, but they cannot put no song together with nobody. They can't get in the studio with nobody and be like orchestrate a song. They
Right.
can't do that shit. They don't know who to get on the song. They just might make a beat, somebody buy it, that's it. Whatever you do to it, that's
And they
what
keep
you do
on
to it.
moving.
Yeah, they keep moving. But that producer gonna sit in that bit. He gonna make sure, cause we need to goddamn get this on the hook. You might need to some background vocals. You might need to get somebody in to do some background vocals. I need to call somebody to come play a bass guitar on this. So, you know,
Pretty like I said, helping you form the song. Making
that's
sure
why
it's complete.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad I kind of made beats, but I learned how to record more than I did make beats. Like I started out making beats, but like I said, I got tricked into learning how to record, and then I just been doing that ever since. But I knew how to make beats a little bit, so I just kept making beats. But I was more recorder, so I learned how to record way more than I did beats.
Okay.
So, but I still knew how to make beats, but recording, I was always trying to get better at that shit because everybody was making beats. At that time, there was a lot of people making beats, but like now I get to the point where everybody making beats, but everybody can't record and put together a song. Like that's rare. If you can find somebody that can make beats and orchestrate the song and put it together and mix that bitch, damn near to where it's close enough,
Right.
you gonna win.
Got to. You got to have a quality artist on that beat too, man.
Yeah, 'cause I done went to a couple studios where I done been in the studio with dudes and goddamn, I done went with somebody else and they made a beat for somebody and dude wanted to record. They ain't know what the fuck to do. They ain't know how to open. They ain't know how to check the mic. They ain't know how to do none of that shit.
Oh,
I done went and it just so happened I was there. And dude at me, goddamn, I wasn't finna say that because I didn't want to be rude. Because I went with somebody else.
right.
And just so happened, it was a studio that I've been to a bunch of times. So when they came and asked me, be like, "What you got to record on?" I said, "Yeah, I got to do, you know." Went over there, but I cranked that bitch up like I've been working at that.
Damn right.
See, I used to always think like the producer
Huh?
was and the engineer was kind of like the same till I started being around the shit, and I was like, oh, this nigga, he
Totally
just do
different.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, like now you have certain people that mix. Like even when you send a song to get mastered, it's like it's a nigga that go in there and all his job is to do is to clean the session up. He don't do nothing but cut all the dead air and fade it. He'll sit there and do that whole song, everything. He make sure everything.
Yep.
He get everything right, and then he get his ass up a lead, and then nigga that finna mix that bit might mix that bit. When he get done, now you got nigga that master.
Then there's such thing as you have a recording engineer.
Yeah.
His job is just only to record it.
That's it.
Make sure you get a quality recording and get that quality
Because it's all about
recording.
this. Because a lot of people get engineered because it's all about their technique of knowing how to record that artist. If you know how to record him, because if you ever watch a industry artist in the studio and they be videoing it, notice how fast they record. When they punch in like 2 words. It'd be like 2 words before where they got to punch in. They don't go back to the beginning of the verse. I have to play that shit. They'll make a rapper goddamn be like, but this nigga don't know what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
When they punching in, as soon as they punch in, they coming in. That's where they punching in at. And I started seeing that shit, so I be doing that shit a lot, but I be remembering, okay, these dudes, they ain't not conditioned in the studio like that because they freestyle, so they don't know. So I got to go back, damn, 6 bars.
About 4 bars.
And then they still don't catch it. It's like they catch it right with it. They don't even rap along. The mother nigga, but I be in the studio, I just be watching. They just, as soon as you mess up, he'll be practicing. You just go back like 2 bars. I do Sean like that sometimes too. Because a lot of times they say they'll forget that shit.
Yep.
If you go back, they'll forget it. Or if you working with singers, if you punch them in, the closer you punch them in, and right before it come in, if you sing a note kind of like this, just the note I'm looking for, they can hear that and mimic it right there in the point.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wait 5 seconds, but 8-9 seconds before they get to that part,
It's
they
over.
That part, they done forgot that bit.
Right.
So
Forgot what they said and how they said it.
yeah, so a lot of that shit be like so a lot of that shit be like recording technique and just knowing how to record. So that's why certain people have certain engineer that they have like this the nigga that record me. He might not mix it, but he gonna record me. Cause he know how I like to be recorded.
You already know how, you know that sound. You know what I'm looking for.
Yeah. It's like I know how to record Smoke. I can record Smoke fast as hell. Cause I know how he do his vocals. And I recorded his ass for a long time. Mm-hmm. I know how to do Sean like that. I know how to record Noah. I know how to record E because I recorded them for years. So it's certain people I can record. Like Levi, I know how to record Levi. Like the random person, I don't really know how they record, their techniques in the studio, because I might record them one time, but then I might not record them for another year. Like I know how Lenny King record. I know how Quavo them record. I can record them quick because I switch. Tony B, them are like shit. That my like when I recorded Breezy Baby, I got him down pat now, and that was my second time ever recording him. I want to say maybe the first time, because the other time we started working on the song, it was that goddamn T Felt on the hook.
Mm-hmm.
The one we did, but other than that, that's my first time recording him. And after a while, I said, oh, I know how you record. He kind of got the same structure. I just guide him in certain places and be like, try this, try that. He be like, how you think this sound? Shit, we'll do it. Hey, that shit hard. Do that. Or he might be playing around. I said, boy, you was just doing something. I already hit record. Go back and play it. Do what you did. That shit was hard. Do that shit. He be like, all right, let me clean it up. Like, go back, re-record it. Like that.
That would make it hard though when the artist is willing to listen and take advice. Some nigga just like, boy, I already know how I sound. Man, that shit don't sound good, dog.
Yeah, because I can't sing a note, but I know how it sound when I hear it. So I be trying to explain because I can't sing. There's a lot of producers out there that can actually hold a note a little bit, so they know the notes. And I could try to describe it to you as best as I can because I can't sing. So I have to try to describe it the best way I can so you can get it. Sometimes it take a couple record. That ain't it. You're almost there. Bam. Okay, that's it. Now we got to clean it up. That's the take right there. That's the one we need to do. So I let them hear it a couple times so they be like, okay, I see where you're going. Then record it.
So what you were saying more difficult, singers or rappers?
Singers, because that shit got to be, like rappers, you can get away with a lot of flaws in the rap.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that shit with singers. That shit will show. You will hear it too. Like a rapper can fuck up on some shit, and you could probably do some simple shit. You probably can. It's just ways you can fix rappers when they fuck up or something ain't right, or you can do. It's easy, but when it's singing, notes just can't be flat. Like you can rap it and it just be. Sometimes you just don't know.
The notes gotta match.
Notes gotta match. They gotta be on the right notes. It's a light over there. The notes gotta be straight, all that shit. But it's just like you don't never know. So it's easier to work with rappers, I think, than singers.
Mm-hmm.
Singers, it take a lot of time. But I like working with music. I like doing music like that anyway because it's just more.
It give you a challenge.
It give you a challenge because it's more creative too. Like when you dealing with rappers, it's not too much stuff. It ain't too much extra stuff you can do.
Right.
The only thing you can probably do is chop the vocals up. That's it. It ain't really nothing just superb and excellent you can do to the vocals. Just like, I can do this. All you got is one take.
Damn.
And an ad lib. So it's only so much I can do. That's why I like R&B, because you can kind of, it's a lot you can do with R&B.
Make it help, figure it out.
Yeah, you can figure it out. You can be really creative with just how you mix the vocals, how you arrange them, how you stack them, how the beat is arranged around a certain part, just all that other extra stuff. So that'd be the difference with that.
Damn.
Yep, so I hate when I see shit like that. 25 beats, $9. Why? Like why?
So that's what I'm saying, recycle beats over and over though.
Save money buying beats and bought $9. You're gonna get 25 beats. You know how many people done bought that?
Yeah, man, there's so many people that done bought that same thing, you know. And they flipped it over and over and over and over.
Yeah. $9.
But so that's how you get. So now the first one to register, that who get it, I get home.
Yeah, but 9 times 10, they ain't gonna. When they register, they gonna register and don't even put the producer down and they gonna put 100%. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up. I done seen that happen too.
Hey, if they let it happen, it happen then.
I've done songs with people and they took all the credit for that bitch. And
I was about to ask you, had it happen to you?
hell yeah. And you can go back and get that bitch changed. All you gotta do is contact them and be like, look, we need to amend this. We need to change some numbers around. And we changed that bitch around.
I'm mad at it.
Song that OE got, that song To the Sky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Me and JD damn near remade that beat completely over. And the dude realized that bitch ain't give us no credit. We wouldn't change that bit.
Why y'all didn't send him a cease and desist letter?
We ain't have to. All we gotta do is contact them and say this shit wrong. This need to be changed.
Bet.
We ain't have to send the cease and desist letter because OE was on it. We ain't have to delete the song. OE was on it. All he had to do is say this ain't right.
Right. There you go.
So you had to go back and restructure the spreadsheet.
Yeah, because we ain't get no credit for it. We ain't get no credit for nothing. And then, just to even not even fuck with him, OE gave us credit from off of his percentage. And we just start fucking. We just don't even fuck with him no more like that. Ain't like anytime put like this. Have you ever did a session with somebody and they were making a beat and they be like, hey man, you want to add something to the beat? You ever had nobody do some shit like that? I done had that shit happen before, and I'd be like, bro, I'm not finna make this beat because if I help you make this beat,
I need a percentage.
I need a percentage of this bitch. Period.
Yeah.
No matter where it's going, because it's mine. It's ours now. It ain't just yours. I'm like, if I'm sitting here, I said, if I'm in here showing you how to use this beat machine, that's our beat, and technically it is. These people get paid for that.
They're hard.
I think the OE did that. Like OE, when he did Film Off for I think OE made all the beats, but another dude sequenced the beat machine.
Hey, so yeah, I seen that too.
And he's just so technically, even though everybody know OE produced all the songs, but the dude still got credit because he helped sequence it. I've gotten credit for arranging the beat Sherm did. Sherm made the beat, but I arranged it.
Hey, man, I like that about Sherm. Sherm will give you, he don't shit you on nothing. He'll give you the credit the way it do.
Yeah, like I do. Like anything I do, if I do a beat and JD played the key, and I don't even do no 10%. If I do it, JD getting 25, I'm getting 25.
Yeah, no hard.
He ain't no 5. I don't give a damn if he just played the keys by himself anyway. And he do the same thing with me. If he send me some shit and I do some, or if I mix it for him, what's got it? He get half. That's how we do it. I wouldn't do that for everybody, but that's one nigga I would do for because we the same thing.
Locked in, yeah.
Yeah, so anything I do, I'm gonna make sure he part of that. Anything I do, any project I'm working on, I always hit up JD. Or if I have a certain beat, hey, add from there, here, send it to you. When I get arrested, his name gonna be on that bitch with mine. Both of us did the beat. He might have not did nothing, but he might have just arranged it for me or whatever. But that's how you keep relationship. That make people want to work with you when you do stuff like that.
That's supposed to be though.
Yeah, it business. You know what I mean? Handling business.
Like, you don't understand when you in the industry, that's how that shit work. Dog, why you think? What anybody that got to do with the album get one of those when the album go platinum. But if you did anything, I don't give a damn if you was the assistant at the studio that be recorded there. You went and got the artist food every day he worked on that album. You get one of them.
Get a plaque.
Cause that label probably gave you a percent. That's your job. They probably gave you 3-4% or whatever they gave you. But you did something. You contributed to the process of that. If you worked at a radio station and you was the one that was breaking that song, you gonna get one. And you the producer, if you the engineer, if you the person that did the cleanup, you just clean up the session. You get credit for that. You might not get the bigger points like everybody else got, but you getting some recognition for it. And you get a play. You might have to buy it.
Shit, something is always better than nothing.
Them bitches like $300-400.
Nigga.
But shit, if I got one of them, I'm buying that bitch.
Something is always better than nothing.
It was a nigga on Instagram the other day talking about he had like 9 plaques he had to get. He said he had to pay like $75,000 for like all his plaques that he had got. For just working. I don't know if he was a producer or a rapper or he was an engineer or something, but he said he spent like 70, because I guess the bigger, you got the big plaques, like the bigger plaques, the one with all the flares, like the one that Marshall got in there.
Right.
You got them kind, you got the platinum records, you got the gold record. But I think they different prices. But he said he had got so much of them bitches, he was like, shit, I had $75,000 worth of plaques I had to get. He like, it took me a long time to get that money up, to get them plaques, but I got them plaques. Now they in his room all the way around the wall.
Hey, so that's crazy. So even though you've achieved this status, you got to,
pay for the plaques still. Matter of fact,
shit, I might as well buy the motherfucker anyway.
Yeah, matter of fact, it was somebody with Outkast because he had just got the plaque with the speaker box on the Love Below. I think it had just sold
from the RIAA.
Yeah, it had just sold like to the day had sold like 3 or 4 million. So it's like at 15 million right now, and he got a plaque.
Okay.
He got a diamond plaque, and then it's the diamond plaque plus the like 4 million extra copy shit. So he got that plaque. He was like, I just got me a new plaque. And he said, I still got some old ones to go from the singles that was put out on that project. What's he said? That shit.
Damn, that's crazy, dog. I rightfully won this. Achieved this.
You achieved it, but you still got to pay for it. Because they have to make them.
Right, of course.
So,
the material and everything else in between.
Which is crazy because you could technically make them bitches yourself.
You know what I said, man? I might as well just make my own.
Yeah, see, the only difference is they have, that ain't on it, but they have that stamp. How you can make one and create it look just like it, but the only difference is that RIAA got that hologram stamp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can't get that from nobody but them.
Yeah, it ain't authentic.
But you can make like that. You can make that. That's just like going to the trophy shop getting that. That's like what you put on plaques. And the records, you could buy those records from. See, you could buy those records from all eBay. It means to be $20, $20-$30. But that
crazy.
Might be,
you got to pay for it though.
Yeah,
crazy.
But see, I'll make me one. Like I actually want to make me a couple of them, and just with a lot of projects I worked on, I want to get like the album. All it is print out an album cover, go get a graphic design for the cover, get it printed out. I just want to get the album, get the picture on the album, and get the goddamn what you can make them bitches for like you probably can make that bitch for about $70, $100 and make your own plaque.
But they charge you $200-300 for them bitches.
Yeah, they charge you for theirs because theirs got that goddamn RIAA stamp on it. That's where they come from. That's the one that track everything.
So
Tell you
just
how
like
much.
clothing, you're paying for the name.
Yeah, that bitch got a hologram goddamn stick on. So,
But I ain't gonna lie,
what it
that's
is.
the name I would want to pay for.
Yeah, I
You
pay
know,
for it.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I pay for it.
I pay for everything. I need that.
Yeah, I pay for that.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, I achieved it. Yeah.
G1 tapping in. Y'all would definitely have to get me one though.
Yeah. Like technically on that right there, I was supposed to get one of those. They probably should lift it up there. But like that right there, I was supposed to get one of those because technically I mixed every song on there. So technically, she's supposed to get me one. That's why your boy gave me one, Jerry.
Yeah. For the project with him and Swift.
Yeah, because I mixed all the songs on there.
Okay.
You do Brandon that be checking in. He said the same thing. He was like, "Oh, I got one too. I gotta get you one."
Who that?
Brandon, the one be like Brandon Oomph Horn. He be in.
Oh yeah.
Pop.
Yeah, Pop.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got one for a project that I mixed for him a long time ago. He got one for that project. So
That hard though.
but that's one of them things where you got to deal with the artist that put the shit out. If you put the music out and you achieve stuff like that right there, you get played. Yeah, you supposed to. Whoever, if somebody that you fuck with that has something to do with it, oh yeah, I got a plat for you. You might have to pay for. I'll pay for my plat. If I got to pay $200 to get one, let me know, and I'll go get $200. I will get $200 and get one. Or you get it, and when you get it, and they come to you, I give you $200 for it. Because I don't mind paying for shit to hang up in my closet. Say I accomplished this. To hang it up in my room on my wall. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't want to do that. Gino.
Yes, sir.
So the plaques pretty much start after gold. Is gold still cause 500,000 copies now, or did they cut it down to 300?
Still go. I think silver is like that, 250 or some shit like that.
Yeah, 250. I think.
Gold is 500. And
Yeah.
platinum is $1 million. And then diamond is 10 million.
Yeah, diamonds.
Yeah, unless you like Michael Jackson, you know, you got the 30 million, 40 million. I don't know what they call that. You know, Michael Jackson Thriller sold 38 million or something like that. It's a lot of goddamn copies. That back when nigga was nigga was buying albums. Just imagine selling. Well, how many albums did that mean? Thriller. Sale.
Mm-hmm.
100 million copies. Just imagine 100 million records, bro. One album, and let's say they were $9. Hell no, that ain't right. I know this nigga ain't right. That's crazy.
But that money goes somewhere though. He don't get all of it.
No, he don't get all of it because that's where your publishing come in at.
Right.
And your percentages of how much. Like, let's say, like, it's kind of hard to break it down, but let's just say, I can use TLC example because they said this before. Like, they say they you get points too. So, let's say they got 7 cents. They got 7 cents for every record that was sold. And they sold 10 million of the album.
0.07.
So they made $700,000.
Split between three, divided
Split
by
between three people. But so you ain't gotta think about that. Now they tax that 700. They don't tax what you break down. They tax the 700.
Right.
So whatever the taxes is, 40% or whatever, that break that shit down to fucking. It's here. They tax fucking 45%. 315. Then you divide that by 3 people. 105 a piece. Okay, you got to pay lawyers.
Hell yeah.
What's God? That's probably another 20, 30,000.
We ain't paid the damn studio. I mean, we ain't paid the labor back yet.
Oh, you ain't paying labor back. And that's how you get your advance for your next album. That's how you keep being in the negative with the record label. That's why people be. You see,
That's
people on the record
crazy,
label for
bro.
sale.
So, in order for your shit to be considered platinum, with the streaming shit going on now, you got to have between 1.25 to 3.75 billion streams.
Yeah.
In order for it to be considered a platinum.
Damn.
That's a lot, bro.
Damn.
That's a lot of streams just to go platinum, bro.
Yeah, and that's of that song. Or I mean that's really for that because niggas for that album.
So is that just only one or a lot of them combined?
No,
It's either a song or the album.
It's an album.
That's what the song or album. So if for your song to be
the album would probably be the easiest way to go that route because you got multiple songs that can equal up to that. But individually, yeah, nigga, that's a lot to listen to once for a lot of people to listen to one song. Ain't nobody pulling numbers like that but like Drake.
And the 75, anything over 75 million is considered gold.
Yeah.
As far as stream wise.
Okay, so I've seen a couple 100 million views. Normally on a couple folk shit. You know what I mean?
But it's hard though, because you gotta think artists don't even like a lot of even the biggest artists in the world.
I was finna say like people doing numbers like NBA YoungBoy do 75 million streams.
All right,
But it's hard. That's a lot of fucking streams.
All right, so go to Billie Eilish. Go to some Billie Eilish shit on YouTube. Pull up a Billie Eilish song. Cause I know I've seen her with like a couple 100 million views.
So I wonder, does the views count as
So know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking. Like, know what I mean? Because so when you say stream, there's a lot of ways that you can stream. You can stream on Spotify. You can stream on iTunes. You know what I mean? So do all of those add up together as a combined, or just only just one?
See, right now the songs with the most views, you got what Louis Fonsi featuring Daddy Yankee. That's
1,200 streams equals
7
1
million
unit.
views. Shape of You, Ed Sheeran, 5 million views. Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth, 4.7 billion views. See You Again, that's number 4. Uptown Funk, Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars, 3.9.
You said billion or million?
Billion.
Okay.
Gangnam Style, everybody know that Gangnam Style. That's that song you be hearing all the what's that?
Gangnam Style, yeah.
That be the like number 6. Sorry by Justin Bieber, Maroon 5, Katy Perry, Ed Sheeran again, One Republic. That's your top. That's far as just music. Them got the biggest views. Them the highest views videos. Period. Like right now, Kendrick Lamar got the number 1, the most viewed as far as rap with Not Like Us.
Most stream or is the most views?
The most views. Like the top 5 is the top 4 are all the diss beats.
And it's from off of YouTube.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
Like Us, Family Matters, Euphoria, and Meet the Grams. And then Drake number 6. So all them songs like the top 6. That's on YouTube. So they got the most watched videos on YouTube right now. So just imagine you got to get all of that shit, and then that money breaks down, and by the time you pay your lawyers and you done bought you a car and all that shit, now you in the negative. Now that's how you get your advance for your next album.
Mm-hmm.
So you be in the whole 2.5 billion, and they give you, they say the first album they give you $5 million to do this album. That $5 million covers everything. That covers your beats, the studio time, recording the album, the producers you got to pay, the engineers you got to pay.
Everything.
All that come out of that $5 million budget, or 2.5. Niggas ain't getting $5 million, but they give you $1.5 million. That $1.5 million has to pay for all of that. Pay for your beats, studio time. So now, the label doing their job is promoting you, push you out, marketing. So out of that $1.5 million, whatever you got there, you got to pay them back. So you got to make more than that on this album, just so they can get their 1.5. But they gonna get that anyway. So you got to pay that back. But now all the money that they spend on marketing, tour buses, you going to shows, all that shit count.
But no, that's coming out that budget though. That's the whole reason.
That's not the budget.
That's the whole reason for the budget.
No, yeah, the label still pays for that stuff. The budget is for you to complete your album. They do they marketing and shit on their own. They charge you for that.
All right, so what if it's still within the budget though?
If it's within if you able to do that on your budget and save money, and you can put out a decent project where you don't spend a lot of your budget, you got money left over.
Hell yeah.
But you still got to pay it back. So if you were smart, you would just be like, I'm just going, like your first album, you ain't gonna never make money off your first album. But you gonna always be in the red because you got to pay back everything. Unless you like 50 Cent and you fucking sold 10 million out the gate. 50 Cent benefited because Eminem probably gave him $2 million to do a project. But you wanna know who did half the beats on that project?
Dre.
Eminem.
Oh.
The other half, Dr. Dre.
Like that's why a lot of artists use like they in-house producers and shit
Yeah,
like that.
right.
Save on that budget, so shit.
Exactly.
I ain't finna go spend $200,000-$300,000 for a Swiss Beats beat when shit. I ain't got but 1.5 million to play with. Shit, nigga.
That's why when you think
I
about
get broke 2,000-3,000.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's how you think all them most of the producers that came out back in the day or artists, you notice they always had that one producer.
Yeah.
When Snoop came out, it was Drake. When M came out, it was Drake. 50 Cent came out, it was Dre and Eminem. Or you got DMX, it was Swiss Beats. T.I. had KO. He had KO and DJ Toon. Them was his guys. First it really was Toon. Then KO started coming around the King album. Then of course he'll branch out and get that drummer boy beat. He'll go get that Manny Fresh beat. He go get that. He paid for all of that. So he had to sell a extra amount of album just to cover that shit. But that's how they get they advances for their next album. They be like, well shit, now my next album I'm gonna give you goddamn, this time since you did good and you brought back some money, I'm gonna give you on the next album, I'm gonna give you $4 million now.
Damn.
On your next album.
They the ante on you. That's a lot of money back.
Yeah, but you still going in the negative because you still got to pay that $4 million back.
Yep.
But you still ain't paid the 1.5 back yet. So you got to pay. You got
now
that
you're the whole 5.5 million.
Yeah, you're in the whole 5.5 million. So now you got to get money. So that's why them niggas start getting their endorsement deals, and cause they got to find a way to make that money back, or they do smart shit like they put them on tours with certain people.
Or they do dumb shit.
Yeah, that was like Jay-Z. When Jay-Z did that thing with Roc Nation and they spent all that money.
Yeah.
You know what they did?
What?
They put him on tour with Eminem. And they did that New York to Detroit tour. And that's how they got their money back, because they put him on tour with Eminem. And they knew Eminem was going to sell, so you got Jay-Z and Eminem doing a tour together. New York and Detroit.
Yeah.
He got that money back. They got that $300 million they just paid. They got that shit easily. So that's why you start getting people going on tours together when they had these events. You had a such and such tour, and it be Chris Brown and Trey Songz and all them niggas. Yeah, they doing that shit. So they trying to get
smart.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Or they got the Up in Smoke tour. They get all the Dre. They had the Dre. That 50 Cent was on the Up in Smoke tour. I think Exhibit. Yeah, they get all the people that they already work with. This is our camp anyway, so this is our tour. This an inside tour.
Damn, I was watching one artist. He was like, he went on tour and he had a dispute with the label because he was the only artist that was on the tour that didn't have merch. Everybody else that was on tour had T-shirts and hats and all that shit. He was like, he the only one they had no merch. But shit, he had them went over the budget, so shit, it was like, what you want us to do, my boy? You didn't cash that.
Yeah, cause they charge you for all that promotion also. They pay for that off rip. That's
so
part of
that mean he was doing shit he shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah, because you gotta think, you done went out and bought all this
G1
jewelry.
said tour money is artist money.
Huh?
G1 said tour money is artist money.
I mean, unless they on a label tour. And on a label tour, the label gonna get some of that cut of that tour. When they had them big tour like that, them label tour, the label gonna get a cut of that tour. The artists really make their money on shows. When they do club shows and shit like that, that's where their money come in at. Like when the artists come down here and do the show at the Sand Trap for $45,000, however they charge. That's how they get their money. When they do the club, that's why you ever notice when they had these big events they go through and they be like, well, I'm going to Miami and I'm in Atlanta. I can stop through. I got to be in Miami Friday, the day Monday. I can stop through some of these times and do
Get
walkthroughs.
some of that little money. Yo.
Get some of the little money. So by the time I get to Miami, about 60, 70 bands, I gotta do my show. Now I can go buy my own shit, buy my gear for this big show I'm finna get. Like that. So that's why they be doing them little pit stops in the area they be doing the show. 9 times 10, that artist is going somewhere in that area for a show that they got, a big show they got.
It's just like with the T.I. show at the Civic Center, he was going to Miami. So that's why he was like, shit, here, just.
Stop through. I'm only gonna stop there, do my show, and I'm leaving. That's a 2 hour. I done made $40,000, $50,000 for that.
Yeah, because he was taking his family on vacation.
Yeah.
They
all
always
over there.
They was all in the truck.
Yeah.
They was all there.
Yeah.
So you taking them on vacation? He was like, well, shit, let me go and stop through and get that 50 band.
Get that 40 band right quick. Shit, that's spending money for the trip.
Yeah. I ain't got to spend my money.
Might hit a club in Miami, make an extra 10, 20 just to
Walk through,
scroll through that bit. Which is smart as
He's
hell.
the king, bitch.
That's why they do.
And then he get on by the
Yeah, the club. That's why they do them little clubs like that, because that's how they make their money. Like when they do them arenas and shit, that be set up by the label. That's a tour thing. Labels be setting that shit up when they do them arena. Like when they go into like the Hawks Stadium. I mean the Hawks Arena. Yeah, the label set that up. That ain't them just being like, I want to do a perform here. That's the label doing that. You got a tour date. We step you at all these major cities because you that type of artist. So you gonna go to you gonna go to Phillips Arena. You gonna go to Miami.
Hey, but that is true about that show money, man. Cause goddamn, like Rocco. Like when Rocco was coming down there, Rocco coming down there by himself. Mm-hmm. He can't get his money real fast. Goddamn, shoot that.
Yeah. He'll probably have his manager with me. The only person they gonna pay is their manager. The person that booked.
And like a lot of these artists, they
Rocco ain't had nobody. That nigga came by himself.
Like a lot of these artists,
he came to the studio when he came to chill. He came to a guy.
Say like a nigga in Atlanta got a show like we said in Miami or some shit like
right.
that. His manager gonna get on the phone with every major club from Atlanta to Miami.
And be like, hey, I'm on the way down.
We got some open dates. Shit, for his number, gonna lock in. Shit, bet. That's why you'll see, like now, Bossman D-Lo, Albany, Tallahassee, Valdosta, all the way down and shit. He gonna start every week. He going boom, 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 till he gonna get down to Miami, do the big show. Come on, catch on back up.
Smart.
Yeah, that's crazy. Got a general said major labels make 85% of their recruit money off of streaming.
Real?
So So just imagine how many streams you got to get for you to even. But they actually got like some kind of shit they going through court. They trying to get that shit changed from I think 0.0003 to 0.0003, which it sounds crazy, but that's the difference of $3,000 and $30,000 for getting 1 million views or 1 million plays or something. It used to be like $300 or something.
These are the numbers. These are the streaming numbers right here. Title, you get 0.01284 per stream. On Apple Music, 77 streams get you $1. Apple Music for YouTube, you gotta have 100 streams for $1. And what they say right here? Damn, that's a lot. That's crazy.
A lot of streams.
Yeah.
It's open. It's open right now with what music that. Cause Allegheny asked, what music y'all think is taking off right now? What type of gender?
Oh yeah, no, it's 0. Yeah, for paper stream for Spotify is 0.003.
Yeah.
So they trying to change it to 0.03.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 0.003 for 1 million follows is what? For 1 million plays, that's what? Let me see, 1 million times 0.003. That's $3,000. So by taking that extra zero off, that's $30,000. So that's what they doing they actually doing like a legislation type shit to change that from being 0.003 to 0.03. So basically you getting 3 cents.
Yeah.
Opposed to you getting 0.003.
3% of the penny.
Yeah, 3% of the penny is deeper than
just 3 pennies.
Yeah, cause I don't.
3 pennies.
Yeah, cause that shit crazy. I think it's different for each one. Like what the fuck?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Let me
For
get 3
Amazon
pennies.
Music, it's 0.004.
For the one viewer. One viewer bought me 3 pennies.
Deezer is 0.0011. YouTube is 0.002. And you got, I wonder what it is for goddamn. Apple Music is 0.008. Apple Music shitting you.
Of course, always. Tidal is the one.
Tidal is the best. Yeah, Tidal's the best one. You at least get 1 cent.
But I don't know too many niggas on Tidal or got it.
Not independent artists.
No, I'm saying like in order to stream it.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about people that like
the people.
consumers.
Yeah, everybody use Apple Music.
Hell yeah, most consumers don't have a Tidal.
Yeah. So you get the most from Tidal, but you got to worry. But there's more people using like YouTube. Well, I don't even know, but YouTube Music because Apple Music is pretty much the main one, but they charge the most.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've seen something where Looney only got something on Tidal. Me and Kelt were looking for it. And Kelt told me, he said, "Dog, the only place I can find it is on Tidal." You know what I mean? But now that's a smart marketing thing too. Like, all right, shit. If you want to hear this song, this song hard. It hard, ain't it? It's on Tidal.
Yeah.
If you really want to go hear it, you go get that Tidal.
But if you got a good following too, you can also do like what a lot of people start to do now is they using this website called
Even Biz.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a website, and they basically put the money. You should direct people to the website, and they buy it there, and you get all of it.
And that was Smoke doing with AHA?
Yeah, Smoke did it. I think Bella Black did it on her new thing. I think Monte Carlo them did it with when they dropped the Black Love album. Mm-hmm. They put it on. I don't know if it was that one, but they put it online. It wasn't on YouTube or Apple Music. Like it was on a website. But the whole thing about it, you just got to be that person where people will go look for that. They don't mind. Like if Drake or Kendrick Lamar was to do that shit, they gonna go. If that's the only way they want to hear that song, they gonna go there anyway. But it's different with the average local joker or the person that's just rapping. It's kind of hard, but.
That's what I've been saying. You got to have some emotion.
Yeah, emotion to direct.
You gotta have emotion, man. A good following, dog.
Have
people that want to genuinely hear your music. Not just somebody that just happened to run across it.
Yeah, it's tough to goddamn. Like I said, they begin yeah.
That's why streaming is good, but again, like Ski said, if you got a following, it'll work in your favor. If you ain't got no following, boy,
it's hard to get people to listen to it. It's hard to get people to go listen to it. And you might be dope. People might do it. People just don't want to go out their way. If it's just something that's just simple, they can just click on. They'd rather click on it. They don't want to go out their way to go find your music. So that's why I'd be like, damn, doing that is good. But then people, like I said, people don't want to go out their way to go look for stuff.
Nah.
They want to be simple and plain. Apple Music, I can just click on it. So that's why so many people use Apple Music or Spotify. Because like Spotify, you can put that on your... Spotify is on game systems. Like if you got a PS5, Spotify is on there. I think an Xbox, Spotify is on there. You can play music while you're playing the game.
I've been seeing Spotify is coming up.
You got like the Google Home and all that stuff like that. It's easy. Apple Music just for people that just got iPhone. It's easily accessible. It's right there.
But let's talk about that though. Like most people nowadays have an iPhone, some sort.
That's why Apple Music is like one of the top dogs.
Because everybody got an iPhone.
Matter of fact, what's the one with what's the second highest one? Is it
probably Spotify?
No, the one I'm talking about, the one that takes the most money out. No, it's fucking Amazon. And you know what Amazon Music on? Android. So the two most things people that have Androids, them the only two phones you'll get, Android, iPhone. iPhone charges 0.008 cent. Android charges 0.004 cent. Everybody else is like zero. The one that people don't click on the most.
Pay the most.
No, yeah, they pay the most. And the one that people use the most.
Pay the less.
That's fucked up.
But see that means they know.
They know everybody, yeah.
They know what's going on with their product. You know what I mean? As far as it being like, you know what I mean? Nigga, my platform $5. I'm gonna pay you the least amount of money, but you still gonna put it on there. Cause why? Cause my platform $5.
Let's get to this question. Allegheny said, "What music y'all think taking off right now?" What?
He meant what genre?
Beef music.
Who? Beef music.
Beef music. That's what taking off right now. You a diss song and take it off.
Slow it down. He just dissed you.
Yeah, beef music really was winning right now.
Yeah, well, definitely.
But it's kind of hard to say though, cause like you say, if you stay in a certain area, you only gonna hear. But if you just was to go online and just look up the hottest song, it be songs you ain't never heard of before.
Hey, now Allegate, the country taking off. The black country music.
Yeah.
That's the next. That's next now. Pretty sure. All right, cause now a lot of folks don't know about the ones that's already been doing their country music. They just learn about the nigga Shabuzi and goddamn Beyonce and Shabuzi. Goddamn that bar. A bar song, man, that ain't nothing but Jaquan in the club getting tipsy in country. That's all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he hit you with that one. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
So
You know what I mean?
like right now,
But
if you
it's
different,
country.
you can kind of win.
Yeah,
If
you just got to be different.
Yeah,
Cause
if
like
you got a
even like
different
drill
sound,
music,
you can win.
is starting to fade away now.
Yeah,
Cause everybody else
Country,
starting to do
bro.
it.
Yeah.
It don't separate it. It's like anything that come out for a while, it be hot for a while, but once
Man.
everybody start doing it, die out for a while.
man, you got a nigga from Willacoochee, Georgia. Nigga, goddamn, his name Rashad, but he spell it with an upside. His A's are upside down V's. That boy hard, but he been doing that country music that we didn't know about. And when I say we, niggas ain't know about it.
Yeah, dog, you'll be amazed when you look at some of the most played songs.
Hell yeah.
It don't be nothing the shit you hear in the club. And these be the niggas that got hundreds of billions of views.
Fans and everything.
And you just don't hear it because the way you at, you just hear. That's why I tell people, dog, you can do any kind of. It's places for that.
That nigga from
To play it, but you'll be
Atkinson,
amazed
Georgia,
how
nigga.
many.
Atkinson County.
Yeah. Matter of fact, like I was telling Etiquette, like with that little album he had, that little punk rock album, shit like that'll go crazy.
Yeah.
A Trap Presley.
Yeah, trap rap, shit like that'll go crazy. Cause it's a different sound. It ain't a lot of people. It's people doing that type of music, but they more older people doing it, or people that been doing music for a while that already been doing it. You don't find too many 25, 26-year-olds doing that. Like not all the young people doing the Southern Soul type thing. So in the South, that's a big thing. In the South, it might not be that popular in California or New York, but in Georgia, Alabama, that's the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Cause
can
niggas forget that Mike Clark with that Auntie Outside Tonight, that nigga ain't but 20 years old.
Yeah.
You would think that nigga was old as hell. That nigga young as a motherfucker.
Shit, look at Uncle Daddy. That dude just started out the blue.
Uncle
That man
Daddy
used to
young.
do YouTube video. Now he used to do the funny YouTube video.
Right.
Now he got music, and doing shows off of that.
I would hit him with a video, at least one video. Go ahead and get him ready to let him know what you're doing.
What you talking about? That you talking about trap country?
Yeah.
Or you talking about that punk rock? That's like, dog, I done seen white people do the country rap. Like, it was one white dude, that his shit.
Broadnecks.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Broadnecks.
Man, that man got a country song so good. It's like a trap beat, but with a country guitar.
Boosie got a song with a nigga like that.
Man, bro,
And white people love that shit. One thing about white people, they love some music now. They love nigga music now. They'll hate like they don't like it, but they like that shit.
Yeah, he was talking about the pop rock.
Oh yeah, the pop. Hey dog, you need to do that skin on skin.
Skin on skin.
But
That
we
what
need
it
to
was.
get in the studio and beef that bitch up. Or like get that bit right and shoot a video. Like it gotta be some hey y'all type shit. Just some crazy off the wall. It's punk rock, so it gotta be wild. It can't just be a simple video. It got to be just crazy. And you got the image for it. You do the whole video with your shirt off. You just got there going crazy. It's just a hard video. The song up tempo fast.
Broadneck.
Yeah, that pop rock is different.
Shit, they gotta be different, man.
Oh yeah, now Texas, yeah, they do love. Cause my homeboy in Houston, he like that shit, especially the retro, like the 229 sound. They love that shit in Texas. Like when I was staying out there, them niggas was looking like, damn, this shit hard. Cause it's similar. Our sound is kind of similar to their sound, to their original sound. Our original sound that most of people had, it's kind of similar to that.
Yeah, man, that Albany
to Houston.
field, man.
Yeah.
Somebody that Albany sound.
You can go crazy in Texas, man. 'Cause I seen somebody make a post. They was like, they never really was a fan of Chameleon that he just looked up. Like, man, it's a lot of niggas in Texas that go platinum, but we never hear him.
Yeah.
Duh.
Bro, I heard a song when I was standing in Houston. I heard a song with fucking...
Shit, the Mexican OT.
He hard,
Who
too.
that was? I heard a song with Slim Thug and Future. That bit was hard. That bit was playing on the radio every day. Like, it was goddamn... I ain't never heard that shit outside of Houston.
Damn.
But it's just like, when you go to Houston, like, besides the typical song that you hear from, like, the song that the radio plays all the time, like them heavy rotation records, the average song that we listen to here in the club, they don't listen to that shit in Texas.
Right.
They got they artists they listen to. That's from Texas.
Shit like that. Cause Sauce Walker go crazy. Down there.
Yeah, it's certain. Of course, they'll play the NBA YoungBoy, they play the 21 Savage, but them be like the main song. You know, when you go to a club down here, they'll play a song. They'll play number 8 on 21 Savage album.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't playing number 8 in Houston. They gonna play the song that was dropped as the single. That everybody know they play on the radio. That's the song they gonna drop. They're not dropping number 8. I don't care how hard it is. They just dropping what they drop. But you might hear a song with fucking Chameleon and 21 Savage.
Mm-hmm.
You'll only hear that bit there though. Cause this is one song I heard. I think it was by Currency or something. This shit was hard as fuck. Ain't from over there. Currency or something.
Currency from Louisiana, New Orleans.
Yeah, close enough. But it was a song that somebody he had. I don't know if it was with Wiz Khalifa or something. I only heard that bitch when I was in Houston. That shit was hard as fuck, and I cannot remember the melody of that song. And that shit that was hard. It kind of reminded you of like old Wiz Khalifa, but it just was hard. And that was back in 2013 and 14. But I never heard of him. Like, I didn't hear Nicki Minaj and Future and all that shit when I was over there. The only song I heard was the songs that they came out with that was like...
That's a big single?
Radio singles that they were pushing. Them were the songs I heard on the radio station in Houston. I heard a lot of people from Houston music. Like, you heard Bun B had songs with a local rapper there that was somebody doing music there that was kind of hot in Houston. Or I heard...
Location
Zero.
means everything.
Yeah, depending on where you at. Like New York. I'm pretty sure New York don't... Them people in New York don't play Future and NBA YoungBoy and 21 Savage like that all the time. They got their own art that we probably never hear of.
Beezy, you must be out in Texas now, Beezy.
Yeah.
You out there? You said they play GTA playlist music down there in Texas, which makes sense. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of games I get a lot of new music from like GTA and Madden, 2K and shit like that, and that shit be hard.
Dog, I got Shazam on my phone, but I be playing the game. I hear that bit. I put my phone. I got a playlist on my playlist on my Apple Music where I got music from songs that I heard on video games. That's how I heard this dude.
So that's the new hustle too, then, man. Get on these games.
Think like
Yeah, man. Send your music to them.
Like, I had been saying that back when what's the name was on live.
City.
Yeah, like shit. And that was a long time ago, nigga.
What song it was? Tatted Up?
It was
I forgot the name.
Was it the Cookie Man? It wasn't Cookie. It was like another song you had out, but he was like on live 10, 7 or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was back. It was like 06 or some shit. 07. It was back in the day.
It was somebody else from around here that was on the
Swayze was on Something Yard too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You got Phil Maul, Georgia. They was on ATL and Medea Family Reunion. And Stump the Yard. That was the same year.
At the Park, done been on a couple of like, especially like Tyler Perry type movies.
Yeah, at the Park was was it on Medea?
That was on Stump the Yard. Yeah, Medea Family Reunion.
Yeah, it was on Medea Family Reunion and it was on Stump the Yard. Mm-hmm. And then Georgia was on ATL.
They got another one.
The song that was on Boo.
Boo 2.
Yeah, with Sean.
Boo 2.
Yeah, that was both on one.
It was a film all thing.
Yeah, it was on
Medea. Dude name his name Kendall too.
That's actually hard.
That's crazy. They had them bitches in like the same year too. Mm-hmm. At the same time.
Yeah, that's what I like. A lot of artists, shit, fuck the club, man.
Oh,
you kill these games and these movies and shit.
I think Jack done had some beats on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
He had beats on Adult Swim. I heard one of E beats on Adult Swim that he did.
And I heard the Trap Tracks goddamn Trap Tracks.
It was on that. It's crazy because the same beat that E had on it was playing on the show with Mama Adult Swim. They used to have
Robot
the Ghost
Chicken.
dude. The Ghost got a space ghost. And his name, the ghost dude with the black man, the white suit on, used to be on Adult Swim. Used to be him and a bunch of other cartoon characters. They used to be on Adult Swim. They used to come on at midnight. But it was a song it was a beat that they played that OE did a beat for. That the same video, I seen the video of David Banner in the studio with Tyrese listening to beats, and he played that beat for Tyrese.
Making it seem like he played.
Yeah. Like it was one of his beats. And Tyrese was like, they was just going through some beats, and he played that beat. And then I found
Like, that'd be crazy. How did that beat end up in David Banner hands? Like that shit
Get
be
cool.
crazy. Get cool.
He fucked with David Banner, and Eve used to fuck with him. So that's the only thing I could think of, because Eve didn't know about that until I told her. I was like, yeah, man, me and Block was on YouTube, and we heard, we like, that sound like Evie. He was like, there ain't no Evie.
And B said he heard Too Hot for TV on the Tubi movie.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got a bunch of them, but I got about 7, 8 movies on YouTube too. I got I got Thought Process 1, Thought Process 2. We got Watch What You Pray For. That's on Amazon Prime. We got the Zaytoven, what the dude that be working with Zaytoven, Villa Man. Like all his movies.
Yeah, Villa Man with Black Boy.
Yeah, I got like all his movies, like
Villa Man.
except Birds of a Feather. But all the other movies you got music on there.
Oh man, yeah.
I got a ton of music on Tubi. I'm trying to get Netflix though.
Get a Netflix.
I'm trying to get a Netflix. I got Amazon. That's close enough. Amazon Prime. Yeah, I got like a lot of shit. Like that shit be kind of tough doing that shit. Because I ain't even know music had made it to one of the movies. I think T-Mail told me. He like, I was watching that movie and I heard the song on. Then I think Trey hit me up. So he was watching the movie on Tubi and he heard my he heard some beats I had did on it. I said, yeah, I said that shit that old. I didn't even know they even did that movie. I know Sharon just hit me up, be like, hey, the dude working on that movie, man, send some beats. Call JD, tell JD send some beats. So we just sent some beats. And we kind of, if they know Sharon, something that paper be like, hey, send this back with your signature on it. Hey, that thing.
One thing about Sharon be on top of business, but he stand on business.
Hell yeah.
So you were like, shit, once we fill that paper work, then find out the movie was out. And then
But Sharon do scores and shit like that too, though.
Yeah, we used to do it downtown when we did the movie. Me, him, JD.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, that's a lot of work too.
Yeah, you right, G. When the industry do listen to independent music for new ideas and shit.
Of course.
They be stealing a lot too. That's why you gotta have your ducks in the row when you got them. Be sending your shit out. That's why I tell producers when they send me shit, bro, just send me a snippet. Don't send the whole beat.
I don't want you to say I stole nothing.
I don't want to be in there. I ain't trying to go to court with nobody about nothing.
Yeah, they got it, goddamn.
Send me about 30 seconds and make sure your tag on that motherfucker. But what's the name used to do that shit a lot? What's the nigga name that he did the beat with for that shit that went viral and she was like, I want green Suede.
Yeah,
DJ Suede, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like one of the first producers I seen sending like snippets.
Yeah. I used to send out stuff. I just got tired of doing that shit. Cause people always want you to send out snippets. I said, ain't gonna sound no snippet, man. That's too much work. I gotta make snippets because I don't make snippets of my beats. I kind of just make them. And when I make my beat, I go ahead and track that bitch out, arrange that bitch, bounce that bitch down, and move on to the next one. So normally when I'm going to studios, I just kind of always have my hard drive with all my beats on it. I would pull up the session to the beats. Type shit. That's how niggas be knowing you be for real. When you get to the session and plug that hard drive in, and you ain't just playing MP3, you pulling up sessions, like Pro Tools session to beat. Oh, but they already looking at you like you somebody.
Yeah, that's it. Again, that goes back to the difference between the producer and the beat maker.
Yeah.
A beat maker is gonna play you the MP3.
He gonna play you the MP3. The producer gonna cover that bit with everything.
With the files.
I'm pulling up the whole session to the file. We can start recording this bit right now. I ain't gotta do nothing. We can go and lay this bit down. I got the real shit right here. I ain't got nothing. That's why it's important to have I feel like every producer should have a hard drive. And you should have all your beats tracked out, stem or whatever. Like at least learn how to load them up in Pro Tools so when you get to someone's studio, the majority of the studio you go to are gonna use Pro Tools. You should be able to open that up in anybody's studio. If you go into a real studio, you got some people might not use that, but if you go to a studio, 9 times out of 10 they're using Pro Tools.
So let me ask this: like, say if you do a beat in Fruity Loops, you can still pull it tracked out in Pro Tools.
No, you have to track it out first before you get into Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Like you still gotta create the stem and do it.
Basically, can you put it what you did on Fruit Loop, make it put in Pro? Yeah.
And I tell a lot of people when you do that, you have to make sure that your shit don't be clipping. So you got to make sure you cut down your volume. You can't have it up loud because when you put it in, once you track it out, it's stuck like that. It's fucked up. So you got to cut them down where it's not. And then when you track them out from 0 to the end. All your wave, like when they open up the wave, all your shit should be the same. Like the same length. Like every file should be the same megabyte because it's gonna be from because it really go by the time. So if it's a 3-minute wave, it need to be 59 or 60 megabytes for that sound. So if you got 10 sounds, you have 10 files that say 60 megabytes all the way down. So when they load it up, they ain't got to sit there and guess because you cutting the air out or you cut this much down. So now you don't never know if this part is supposed to be right there.
Or do it go down here.
Or do it go down there because sometimes you'll get sets and they be like a little piece of it right there because they put a sound right there, but you don't know that sound supposed to be duplicated every time after that. So when you track it out, you should already be 0 to the end every way.
Everything match up.
And then you also send them like me when I track out my beats. When I bounce it down, I put the bounce down file also in that session.
So you know what it sounds like.
And I deactivate that so it be grayed out. So if somebody know what they're doing, they know, okay, this is what the overall sound like with it mixed. And then when you hear it, you be like, oh, that's how that shit sounds.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking for that David Belton when he playing goddamn OE.
Yeah, but I've been trying to find it, but you ain't gonna find that, but we've been looking for that bit for.
Okay.
I've been looking for that bit for years. But at that time, we showed E. Like, E came to the studio, we found that bit, but I can't remember what the name of it. He was just in the studio playing beats for it. Yeah, so every dog is different, and you can tell the difference when you hear it. Like, you can tell what a nigga made a beat in.
Yeah.
Just by listening to how the beats sound. Like, you can tell a Fruity Loop beat easily because it's stiff. Like, all the instruments are, like, precise in Fruity Loop. MPC, you can tell the difference. You got a little bit more flow to it in MPC and Reasons because that's the quantizer. Like me and SB were talking about this shit today. Like, I was telling him, me and E had talked about it. He was like, E didn't like a lot of the beats he did when he had started using Fruity Loop because the drums, everything sounded so stiff. It was like one. So the way he made his beats on the MPC, he damn near made them the same way. But you could tell the difference between the beats he made in Fruity Loops and the beats he made off the MPC. It's like just the flow of the beat sounded better from the MPC than it did on Fruity Loops. It just sounded real tight. And I guess that's why a lot of people they use a lot of chord progressions and shit like that in Fruity Loop to kind of make the beat flow a little bit because that quantizer be like, it just be real stiff.
I ain't never really paid that shit no attention.
You can tell, like, start listening to beat, you can tell what a nigga made a beat off of. You can by just listen to how it sounds. You can tell because I know most artists that make beats in Fruity Loop, they have the same sounds be loud. It be the drum, the 808, the hi-hat, the claps, and the snare. They always be extra loud and everything else be low. And they be kind of distorted, peaking. You gotta, cause when you track it, like me, when I do my beats, I track my sound. I always track my instruments out into Pro Tools. Like I open up whatever my DAW is, if I can open it up. Like when I used to do Reason, I used to open them up in Pro Tools. And I would hit record and I would play the song solo and just hit record and record that sound, drag it down, unmute the next one, record an individual. Because the more you convert it, the worse it get. The quality go down. So when I record mine when I bounce my shit down, it's only one, it only been converted one time. Because I'm already uploading it into Pro Tools, so I'm not converting it. When you open up a session, like let's say if you get a beat in Fruity Loops and make it, and then once you bounce it down, you can change the format to fit whatever you just bounce it down to. Yeah. When you insert it in the Pro Tools, you can change that quality again to change it to make it fit Pro Tools. Now you finna bounce it down to put on the CD, you're changing the quality again to bounce it down to an MP3. So you done converted that file 3 or 4 times. And that's why a lot of the beats they sound, it don't sound as crisp because they've been to bounce that bitch down.
Yep.
So many
times they've been converted.
And the quality
take
just
away
changes.
the quality from
Quality changes. So that's why I like to record mine in. So when I bounce it down, it's only being bounced down. It's only being converted one time. And that's in MP3 away.
That shit a lot, boy.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
That shit is a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, hey, y'all. Hope y'all learned a lot tonight, man. What we doing next week, fellas?
Have you ever converted with a hardware converter? What the hell is that? Hell no, Gino. I don't even know what that is. Well, I might know what that is, but I don't know what it is. I might have done it. Give me an explanation of a hardware converter. I'm trying to figure out what that is. You want them bread?
A hardware converter?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
No, I said not that I know. I probably used some shit like that and didn't know that what it was. Yeah, most of the time when
you talking about that MIDI plug, Gizzle?
I try not to. Oh, you talking about the?
Yeah.
Yeah, I try not to do a lot of converting when I be wanting that bit to be.
You know what I mean? Like using MPC, but then you remember?
Oh, back in the day,
yeah. And then use the MIDI cord. You know what I mean?
Oh, the sync clock, MIDI clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that what you talking about? Yeah.
I do that before. But it's very rare you go to somebody where it's very rare that you have that setup these days, unless it's a different kind of
D to A convert.
Digital to analog.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. 'Cause I was watching the video about that. Well, a dude he converted it. He was using an Allen and Heath board or some shit, and he was converting it. Using it digitally, but it was an analog board, and he was goddamn running everything through. Well, yeah, we have done it, because me and Sharon have done it before. That's when we be running we used to run plugins, run that shit through a board. That's kind of like how we had that shit hooked up that time enough. When we had the patch bay hooked up, and somebody came and unhooked it.
So it basically... So he one of those converter, man. Like it uses the it look like the cords that hook up in the back of the TV. You know what I mean? One of those, the RCAs. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're talking about? Like using like the RCAs and stuff like that?
I can't remember that. He ain't said nothing about that. He just put D to A.
Yeah, if that's the converter that I'm thinking he's talking about, the little box. The little black box, man, but like the digital to audio, the digital to analog converter. If that would have,
Let me see. Yep. Yeah, he got goddamn racks too. $8,000, $3,000.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like a little patch bay then, like you said.
It's like interfaces. Look like.
Yeah. But that's all it is. It works the same way like I said, like the MIDI clock thing, like the MIDI plug.
Yeah, the mastering clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what analog. Yeah, but
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, when them bitches sound. Yeah, but analog just got that sound.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So that. Yep. Zero latency. Exactly. No delay.
Yeah, I was watching a video today where a dude was talking about that. He was talking about how back in the days, you know how like in the 70s, the music used to sound so good back in the 70s, like vocalized, because when they used to do music back then, when they was first like doing studios and shit like that.
It was live recorded.
Yeah, they had like real big studios. Like the booth would be big because they would do a lot of that shit with bands and shit.
Yeah.
So they would record them, so that's why you hear a lot of the reverb and the vocal sound in a certain way. He said then when the 80s came, they started making them smaller and smaller. So the sound started getting tight and it started getting real stiff in the sound. Or the acoustics was different because back in the day, most of the booths they had was just gigantic because it was able to put a whole orchestra in there or a whole live band in that bitch. Or they would have a whole bunch of singers in there, so they would make the booths real big. So a lot of the songs, when you think about it, like listen to a lot of R&B songs that was done like the early '80s and shit. And he said some people still did. Like Prince album was done like that. Like you could hear the way the vocals were recorded, and he was like, you could tell the difference with a lot of the music. He hated the music that was in the '80s when they went to making the booth small. Cause it was like it kind of sounded dead, but you could still hear it in a lot of R&B songs. Like if you notice, a lot of R&B songs had like a lot of reverb sound like in it. It was just the rooms they was recording in. Back then.
Natural reverb.
Yeah, it was natural reverb. Cause they used to record in the bathrooms. Yeah, you heard like dog, listen to Bobby Brown album, listen to My Prerogative, and listen to his vocals. The song he did with Teddy Riley, they record that shit at Teddy Riley's house in the bathroom.
Damn.
Remember the movie, he went to go listen to the beat, and he played that beat, he said, I gotta have that beat. He was like, man, the bathroom got great acoustic, and that's why when you listen to that, the rest of the song was kind of in the studio, but you can tell how that song sounds so much different because they did that at Teddy Riley's house.
Okay.
He stayed in the project.
Damn, in the hood.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And you could tell it sound like that by just when you listen, you be like, yeah, I hear how that shit sound.
Okay, man. So what we got planned for next week?
What that week is?
What we do? I don't know what's going on next week.
I don't know, man. But make sure you tune in to find out,
Tune in the pod. I need to get a guest.
Yeah, man. Get a guest on there,
Get a
man.
guest
Special
in.
guest, man. You know what I mean? I've been talking to a couple engineers, man. See if I get them on in here, man. I got a couple of them on deck. Some good local engineers that a lot of people have used before, man. So we'll probably get in touch with them, man. But hopefully next week we have a special guest for y'all, man. We'll let you. How about this? We'll let you know come Tuesday. Come Tuesday, man. We'll let you know, man. You'll see the flyer. Make sure you check out the video. Make sure you share.
Studio one of these days.
Yeah.
Do some more music. I done learned some more shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. But make sure y'all tune in, man. We are here each and every Friday, 8 p.m., man. 8 p.m.-ish. Make sure y'all tune in with us, man. We're here every Friday. Same time. Same people. You know what I mean? You already know what's going on in the same place, man.
MP time.
You know what I mean? Sometimes we start at 8. Sometimes we start at 8:15. Sometimes we start at 8:43. Just make sure you right.
On EMP time.
You know what I mean? Just
But
make
we
sure
gonna be here.
Yeah, just make sure you in the place to be. You feel me? But that's what it is, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Studio Etiquette 101, man. This is episode number 22 on your dog Bread Mixed It.
Yes, sir.
Got Skeet 229 and that thing.
Big play player the mayor.
You know it, man. Holla at y'all.
It gets me so I can't sleep at night. I walk the floor in the pale moonlight. Yes, I blame you, but it's really me. Can't rid myself of jealousy.
Jealous. These niggas jealous. Yeah. They got that. So mad, want me to fall off so bad. They want me to get that toe tag, but I stay out the way like a nomad. Can't find me with a low jag. Hey, if you wrote that show bad. I flew past niggas so fast with SRT on the flow, man. And it ain't no stopping me. And I'm still doing better than every last fuck nigga that was blocking me. They wanna know how I do it back. Niggas wanna pick my brain like lobotomy. You done went out your budget to buy a designer, but your girl still jocking me. And I fell in the motherfucking fresh pair of Sauconys. Then why you hate me so bad? Seem like I make you so mad, but I ain't even taking your bag. Your situation's so sad. You try me, it go bad. You might need to pop you a Prozac. The jealousy riding your back. So I wrote this song in my notepad. They got that, they got that, they got that. 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 They got it. They jealous, nigga. Check it out. Jealousy really can take your life. Some niggas, they want you to die and don't really have a reason why. Mad because they be living a lie. So pressure, I'ma apply. And my reply, a hater, I'ma deny. I'm looking them straight in the eye. I see the disguise, so I would never comply with a fuck nigga. I don't condone that conduct, nigga. What's up, nigga? I used to fuck with you. You were dead that wrong, got stuck with you. You a duck, nigga. You better duck, nigga. Cause it won't be long before I turn you to a song. Bitch, nigga, pull up your thong. I see so much jealousy, that's why I hustle alone. I hang up the phone when nigga be calling me, talking about flipping a couple of zones. They helping to get a conspiracy thrown. Shit get deeper than a baritone. This life ain't for sleepers like a baritone. The pirate speaker be the cornerstone for jealousy. They wanna destroy my legacy with the recipe of jealousy.